What's going on, everybody? It's Cody here. Things have been kind of crazy, as you'll see here with this video. Thank you for clicking and enjoying the first video of 2023, in which I decided to start with a bang and try a challenge that had been kind of in the back of my mind for a little bit of time now, where I attempted to walk 12 straight hours in one day. And as you'll see throughout this video, it didn't all happen in one straight shot. My Apple Watch has this great feature where you can start a workout and pause it, and I did that all throughout this day. And honestly, I found myself pausing way more frequently than I intended. So when I say 12 hours, I meant that I was kind of outside for closer to what you'll see in the video. I'm very excited to share this experience with you guys and give you a recap. I am going to be narrating throughout this video just to add more context to what's going on and how I'm doing at any particular time. And you'll see vertical videos that pop out throughout this video. Those are my posts to my Instagram story for every hour in the walk that I did. So that was kind of my hourly update for everyone that follows me on Instagram, which you're more than welcome to do yourself. Thanks again for clicking on this. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're kicking things off here with a brisk, it's like 50-degree morning here in the middle of January in San Antonio, Texas. And I'm setting my sights for an area in town called the Pearl, which if you live in San Antonio, you're all too familiar with. It's kind of a walking sort of residential upscale kind of neighborhood, lots of restaurants, lots of bars, but most importantly, it's right on the San Antonio River Trail. I'm planning on parking my car here and using this as sort of a basis to move around, kind of walk in any sort of direction I want. So I was able to get my car under the 281 overpass and pay for the parking, and it was game on at that point at 6 a.m. As soon as the clock hit 6, it's time to go. So I'm here at the Pearl on this fine morning. It is the day of, and it is 6 a.m., so we're ready to get going. This is kind of my home base for the day, as far as my car being parked here. I think it's gonna work out pretty well. I'm excited to get going. I've got my Camelback. I think that this sweatshirt is kind of overkill for right now for what I need, but we're gonna roll with it for a little while anyway, because it is slightly chilly, but I can guarantee within 30 minutes I won't be needing it. So yeah, home base here, and 12 hours later, this is where I'm gonna end up at with the sun starting to set, so let's get on it. I'm kind of just milling around the Pearl for this first half hour because there's a coffee shop that I want to go to at 6 a.m., but I've been up since 4:30 and I haven't had any coffee yet. So I'm going to mill around here for the first half hour until the coffee shop opens at 6:30, get some coffee, and then at that point I will truly be on the way. But it is really nice to be out here on a Monday when there's no one else out here. It feels excellent. Now you're going to hear me doing most of the talking on camera as I'm making this walk, but these first few hours, honestly, I was just really enjoying the ambiance of just the quiet, the calm, the peace. While it was still chilly, I was kind of forcing myself to warm up to the idea that I'm going to be out here for at least 12 hours. I don't know how far away from 12 hours I'm going to get yet at this point, but I'm optimistic. And really at this point, early hours with nobody out, it was just me and the animals chilling and resting. As soon as 6:30 came, it was time for coffee, and at that point, I was well and truly on my way. I'm actually up earlier than all the early birds. There's no one in this gym right now. I've never been up earlier than like the go-getters that are up at like this time at the gym. I'm a little over a mile and a half into this, about 30 minutes in as well, and I'm feeling great. You know, I'm not trying to set a land speed record here. So the pace that I normally walk at, trying to just be below that. I don't really know if there's a specific number. It's kind of more of like a feel. And keeping in mind that I'm gonna be doing this like all day, it's helping me to kind of tone back the, you know, sort of extra hoof in my step that I would normally be wanting to take. There's no need to set any PRs, any land speed records. I'm not going for that today. I'm feeling great right now though. It feels fantastic out here. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to ditch this sweatshirt. It's not doing me any favors, so let's hit the trail. Cheers. I had all day to think about music and podcasts and some audiobooks and things to keep me occupied, but again, something about these early hour mornings when it's just you and the critters around you, it's very peaceful. Just finished the first hour walking, so I don't know if this makes this hour 2 or hour 1, if 6 a.m. is hour 0. I don't know how you look at it. I'm still waking up. It's a beautiful morning. Come hang out. I know I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but something about being up and awake and just out on a trail, out on a walk before anyone else. It's just you and the ambient noises, the birds, the ducks, the geese, the fake fish under the underpass, if you're into that kind of thing. It's just so relaxing and so rewarding, especially with the Pearl being such a busy area. This is just so relaxing, and it's just an extra reward for being up this early, which I'll be honest, I never truly am. We're officially 2 hours into this thing now. Still going strong, no complaints. It's still beautiful, but I'm gonna go ditch the sweatshirt and just keep chugging. Not a whole lot going on out here. Even the quote-unquote ugly areas of my walk were still interesting because they were places I had never seen before, and that was kind of the cool thing about this walk, is that I was able to explore some of the areas I either haven't been to or haven't been to in a while, and to string along some of these routes were pretty incredible, including this skull tunnel along the river not far from the Pearl that I will just never get tired of walking through. It's like a free mini Pirates of the Caribbean attraction, and you'll find lots of little interesting places like this along the San Antonio River Walk. It really truly is one of a kind. Doing pretty good on time and pace, I guess. That's not really important to me. I just want the hours, and we're 3 out of 12. That's 25% of my book. So it's time to rest, recharge, get some water, and take a solid 10-minute breather here. All right, we've got our first pit stop of the day. It's a little after 9 a.m. and I've gone 8.59 miles. So I'll put my time up here, my splits, I guess. And you know, so far so good. I'm feeling great. It's been a very relaxing, chill, slow-paced morning. Mostly just dog walkers and joggers and people just kind of getting ready for the day. Got everything just kind of charging up right now in the car, and I don't really have much else to report. I'm feeling good. I have a little stiffness going on here in my neck area. I mean, it's minor. I just kind of noticed it in the last half hour or so, and I don't know what that could be attributed to. Perhaps it's just the way I'm wearing my backpack. So I drank a bunch of the water in the Camelback, and I'm just gonna roll with like maybe a half liter in there as opposed to the 1.5 liters that I started with, and see if that helps, just kind of alleviate some of the weight. I gotta get rid of this sweatshirt before I do much of anything else, because it's about 60 degrees outside, so it actually feels really nice, but it's super humid. This has got plenty of sweat in it, to be honest with you. I already feel lighter just by removing this. That's a good sign. This is our first break and it's snack time. I'm gonna give myself 20 minutes here. It's 9:30 and I'm already feeling pretty fatigued. This is not easy, and I don't expect it to be easy. I'm feeling it so far, straight up. But that's the thing, it was never supposed to be easy. This is not supposed to be an easy thing. It's not really just a walk in the park, you know. Although I have walked through a number of parks and they've been really nice. So far so good, I'm in good spirits. I'm probably gonna stretch right after I'm done. I need to eat. For snacks on this, I brought a number of apples. I'm excited to try this. This is something I found at H-E-B. It's a Power Crunch Bar. 5 grams of sugar, 13 grams of protein, 220 calories. This is supposed to be a protein energy bar. And I know I'm gonna be sick of eating stuff like this. I want like a real meal. I've also got a ton of almonds, and I've got peanuts in the back too. I've got like just a small little like assortment of snacks just to kind of get quick energy and keep me going. I'm very excited. I have a lot to be excited and happy for. So I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna shut up so I can eat this and get back out there. See ya. I also went to CVS to buy some cheapo headphones so that I could listen to some music that wasn't my phone, because I want to conserve the battery. Check this out before I open this up. This is the original case that I had for the Video iPod Classic that I had in high school. And check out what's in it. Got a total of 3 different iPod Touches that elapses like 3 different sort of moments in my music listening history. They're all fully charged, so I'm going to take one at a time and just kind of use it until it runs out of juice. Why not start with this one? It seems promising enough. And we're back out on the trail again. Now, for these middle miles, so to speak, there's not a whole lot of footage that I have to show, because I really just kind of found myself getting into a groove and a rhythm and enjoying the day as people were starting to go out. So at this point I was far from alone, and it was kind of nice just to sort of people watch and stroll with everybody else at the Pearl, whether human or otherwise. I had so many animal friends to keep me company along throughout this whole day, and that was maybe my favorite part about this whole thing. I never felt alone for a second. The legs are starting to feel it a bit. We're just gonna keep rolling with it and see if that comes to burn me later. But we're creeping up on 4 hours, and I'm almost at 11 miles. And you know, I think that's a pretty good pace, but again, pace isn't important for what I'm doing. So, gonna keep it going. Still feels amazing outside. I really lucked out. Again, it's like 60 degrees and cloudy. Couldn't have asked for a better day to do this. So, riding high, still having a good time. We just hit 4 hours. Still feeling great, actually. So 3 out of 12 was 25%. 4 out of 12 is 33.333 for every repeating percent. So it's pretty good jump to take. And we got Alt J on the iPod Touch that I'm listening to with some crappy headphones that I bought at a CVS. So I feel like I just took a step right back in time to 2012. And honestly, it's such a vibe right now. I feel great. Again, I kept finding myself torn between just enjoying the moment or pulling my phone out. Aside from these waterfalls, I found this main plate that I liked a whole lot because I've never seen a main plate outside of the Northeast before, so I thought that was interesting enough to include. So thank you for humoring me on that one. All right, hour 5 update. Still feeling solid. I'm starting to experience my first little bit of physical pain. I mean, it's mild, but it's there. I don't even know where to exactly describe it. It's like a little bit like kind of behind my knee. It's feeling like a slow burn, but I went up a steady incline for a little while, and it actually feels a lot better than walking on flat land. So after I was at the top of whatever this little hill was, it felt a lot better. So stretched it out. I'm going to continue to monitor that. Beyond that, I'm feeling fantastic. Another hour or so, I will stop for an actual meal as I hit the halfway point. Thanks for staying with me. All right, it's currently 12:17, and I am 5 hours and 22 minutes into my walk. I started at 6, but I keep pausing my Apple Watch anytime I need to use the restroom, which is frequently, which is great. That's a good sign. I also paused it when I took about a 20 to 25 minute recharge and food break back at the car, and I paused it when I got coffee. So those those minutes have added up, and there's now about an hour difference. I said 5:22 on my watch versus 12:17 in real time, like 55 minutes or so is the difference between when I started and when, but I'm counting my watch as the hours, not the time of the day. So likely I'll hit the 12-hour mark around 7:30 or so, which is great. And then it'll be just in time to watch kickoff for old man Brady taking down the Dallas Cowboys. And I hope that ages well by the time I'm editing this. We'll see.
If in fact this is it for Tom Brady, all I can say on behalf of all football fans is thank you and appreciate the memories. What a career.
You only get one super emotional retirement essay, and I used mine up last year, so.
I'm gonna go for another 30 minutes and change. Once I hit that 6-hour mark, I'm gonna settle down and have some lunch. I have a dear friend that's serving at a great restaurant just down the street from where I'm at, so I'm kind of like milling around in the area. I'm kind of sticking closer to the Pearl as opposed to going farther away from it for the moment. I'm gonna reach that 6-hour halfway mark and kind of decide how I'm feeling after that. But I did recently start to experience a little bit of pain in my left knee, kind of on the lateral side. It was kind of concerning there for a minute because it kind of came on suddenly, but it sort of went away just as fast as it came on. There was there's kind of this like incline hill, and I walked up that, and as I was doing that, I was kind of making sure to like slowly push my heel into the ground, and I, just as a means to kind of like push out some of the lactic acid building up and get a nice stretch in, and that seemed to help quite a bit. So we'll see. I'm going to keep monitoring that. Beyond that, physically, I feel good. I just, feel tired. My feet, just kind of feeling it. But there's nothing major that's imminent or pressing that I need to address. Just kind of keeping an eye and, a beat ahead of how I'm feeling physically. Mentally, I'm still feeling good. I've been able to zone out, which has been great. I just got done listening to Alt J, An Awesome Wave, and now I'm on Lord Pure Heroin. So again, this iPod Touch is like a time machine from 10 years ago, and I'm into that. I think I might have one more album in me before lunch, and then I'm probably going to switch it up to some audiobooks. See if I can't finish Pride and Prejudice after lunch. Why not? Still feeling good.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, so I'm back in my car once again. It's 1:09, and I'm at 6 hours and 8 minutes. So we're at the halfway point, and this is great. This is a perfect opportunity. I'm not gonna have any snacks. I'm gonna go have a well-deserved lunch at Best Quality Daughter. I'm gonna see a good friend of mine serving there. Shout out Michael. I'm feeling really good, actually. With a little pain that I kind of experienced earlier that I mentioned, it's gone. I don't feel it anymore after I stretched. I need to just keep stretching, keep chilling. I'm about to crush a Gatorade. I don't want to take up too much time doing this because I want to get something to eat, charge my stuff, change my shoes. I can't even speak. And I'm feeling great. Well-earned rest coming up. Dude, I think I scared everyone away. I do. The second I said, everyone just bounced out. I know I stink. That was the one thing I forgot to pack was deodorant. Yeah? That could be cool. I'm not that bad. I'm pretty bad. was enough to clear everyone out. Sorry guys. It's just me, which is a good thing because I'm about to make this lunch an absolute crime scene. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hell yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna be a food blogger. What do you think, Michael? Said I'm gonna be a food blogger now. Be like, I went to this restaurant. It was good. That's the article right there. Okay, so at the halfway point, total calories burned for the day of 2,806, of which 1,669 are from this actual walk itself. Yeah, you like that? 42,089 steps for a total combined distance of 18 miles and 18.58 miles. That includes the walk and the miscellaneous steps that I've taken getting ready and wandering around. I might hit 100,000 steps today. I don't know if I've ever done that before.
Soon after.
That was one of the best lunches that I've had in recent memory. It felt earned, you know what I mean? It was really good. I started up again about 20 minutes ago and I feel great, about as well as I can feel. I also had to break out the sunscreen. I figured it was about time. I was getting too lucky with the, nice diffused cloud coverage. If I want to do a full 12 based on my watch, I've already pushed myself back to about 8 o'clock because it's 2:23 now, but it's 6:24 on my watch. So we're at a 2-hour difference now. So we're looking more towards, by the time all my breaks and everything add up, if I want 12 on my watch, it's gonna be closer to 8 or 9 p.m. by the time I'm finished with this. And that's all right. I want the 12 hours to be cumulative from my watch and the workout that I don't know why I put that in air quotes, but I want the 12 hours to come from my watch and the hours that I'm putting in on my Apple Watch. So it's like I pause it for restroom breaks. I paused it for my little 45-minute lunch. I pause it for my car breaks, my charging breaks. I just want all the hours and time on my watch to be exclusively like me committing to this walk. I think it's kind of the most honest, truthful way to do that. And I'm very excited to see, what time I'm gonna be finished up with this. But we still got plenty of time to go and just gonna ride it out until then. Okay, we just hit 7 hours. Also just hit 20 miles, so 20 and a half or so. And it's starting to, I'm feeling it, straight up, I'm feeling it. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. We're over halfway, so that's great. But this is where the challenge really starts to kick in. And it's kicking. Oh yeah, going strong. So we are at hour 8. Actually, I've been walking 8 hours and 30 minutes now at this point, and creeping up on a marathon. I'm at 24.31 miles, and if I wasn't feeling it in the last hour, I'm definitely feeling it now. So I'm headed back to the car for a 15-minute water chug, stretching, and sunscreen application break, and it will be much needed, because it is hot and sunny now, and I am feeling it everywhere. I'm like cramping and sore, and everything's tight. It's tight. We're doing it still. We're in it. This is interesting because I'm in the back of my car now. It's just kind of like the most room to sort of stretch my legs. It is 4:50 in the afternoon, and I'm feeling it. Time to crack into this alkaline water, courtesy of HEB. I've slowed down my pace quite a bit. And I'm just going along with the flow. I had a really nice long conversation with my buddy Hal, shout out. Really nice long conversation with my mom. Called my dad this afternoon and check in with that side of the family too. And see how everyone's doing. I have a lot of time to just sort of think out here, sort of be with my thoughts, and that's really nice. I don't know what I've learned from this so far. Maybe I won't learn anything. Maybe there isn't a lesson to be learned in all this. I just really wanted to push myself and set up a challenge and see if I could hit it. I know that I'm probably dehydrated a bit, and as I'm saying that, it's time to just keep drinking more water. I'm not exactly sure what I want out of this, what I'm trying to get out of it, what I'm hoping to learn out of this. I just really wanted to set a challenge and see if I could do it. If I hit it, I'll be ecstatic, and if I don't, that's okay too, because I've never walked this far in my life. We'll see what the lesson is in all this. Until then, I'm just gonna keep chugging water and chugging along. Thank you for sticking with me on this journey. I've had so much support. I gotta say straight up, I've been posting every hour of this trip. Every hour on my watch that passes, I'll post on Instagram, just like a little something to my story, if a quick update or a blurb, or just that I've hit that landmark, and like my thoughts and checking in with how I'm doing. It's a really quick deal, but I have been getting so much support on Instagram from that. and I know that it posts directly to Facebook. I don't have the Facebook app on my phone. I don't look at it. And so I don't know if anyone's reached out on Facebook. But on Instagram, I've been checking that, you know, pretty frequently throughout the walk. And the amount of support I've gotten, it's been ecstatic. There's a number of people that I haven't talked to in a while that have reached out. And it's been really cool, like, catching up with everyone. Hold up. I'm parked right behind BQD. Yeah, I'm going to hop out in a second. I'm just chugging water in my car.
I'm like by the dog park. Where did you park?
I'm just going to hop out. That way you could see me.
I know, I was like, wave your arm. I'm like, do you see me walking?
Maybe. Hang on. Nuggie.
Oh, okay.
So with Nuggie, shout out Nuggie. Hi. I guess this would have been better content if I had hit record when we first started walking, but we just did. I'm pretty sure we just did 3 miles, which is pretty solid. I mean, what more can you say? I just like I'm dying straight up.
No, he's going strong. Doing really good.
Thank you. That's the little pick me up I needed. Where's the fucking ice cream? Target acquired. Cheers. There's actual ice cream on the screen. I committed to that. This is now content. This is content. Hour 10. I can't do this in hang on. 9 hours 45 minutes. Well, pick me up. Sugar rush. Let's go, baby. So we just went. We'll call it 4 miles. 4 miles. Cheers. Ice cream with Nuggie. 9 hours and 45 minutes. So this is our 9 and 10 update.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Look how pretty.
Look at this. A cone and a view. Look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful. Have you ever seen something so beautiful? There's a cone and a view.
You hit 2 cones. Those could have been people. Those could have been guests at her wedding. They were cones.
Okay, so I've officially surpassed the 10-hour mark. I'm at 10 hours and 3 minutes. And there's so many digits on my watch right now that I actually can't see the full seconds. Here's some B-roll. It'll make more sense then, and you can see that 3 turned into a 4. Very cool. So there's just not enough room on my watch to fit all the time that I've been out here walking, which, again, 10 hours and 4 minutes. Got to enjoy like a beautiful sunset with some ice cream. I had some really good company, keeping me company for the last few miles, and they went by so fast. It was, honestly, the sun going down, this is the best I've felt all day, even since this morning. But that was so long ago that it almost feels at this point that it was yesterday. So my body clock is all sorts of messed up. I'm still going strong. It is 6:34 p.m. So I've officially been here in the Pearl area, in and around the Pearl area, for 12 and a half hours, and I'm feeling it physically, not so much mentally. I expected to be a little bit more like run down and worn down at this point, but no, still going strong mentally. You know, these are definitely the mental miles here at the end. 28.51 miles, so finished a marathon's worth of walking, and we're just gonna keep riding and coasting. And yeah, I'm feeling good, actually. We're very much on the home stretch here, so I took literally a stretch by my car and decided to hit these last few miles as hard as I could. I'm really feeling it now, Mr. Krabs.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
It's my quads at this point that are really kind of acting up. Everything else is just sore, but tolerable. You know, my feet, the balls of my feet and the heels are just like so tight. My hamstrings are very tight. My quads are just like, especially, like I just feel so like a toy soldier that can only move in like a specific plane. I'm not doing the trail anymore either. I'm going way too slow, and it's too dark, and I'm just trying to keep close to the car just in case I have any kind of breakdown. I'm walking incredibly slow, and I'm okay with that. It's not about speed, it's not about pace at this point. So I'm just doing this weird little loop around the Pearl. No more trail. Definitely not going more than, I'd say, half a mile at the very most from my car. So just keeping everything within reach. Fam, we just hit 30 miles. I'm at hour 10, 44 minutes. And I know it's well past that 6 p.m. deadline. It's 7:30 right now. But the reason that there's such a discrepancy there is because I keep pausing my watch anytime I stop to stretch or chug water or anything. I explained that earlier, but I've reasoned with myself, and I said that for the last hour and change, the last hour and 17 minutes or whatever, I am keeping a running clock no matter what. If I have to go to the bathroom, running clock. If I have to stop at my car and chug water, running clock. Just want 12 hours on my watch, plain and simple, and we're gonna get there. I'm so close to 11 hours. We just hit 30 miles. This is unbelievable. I feel like the mom from SpongeBob, the character who's basically just like a spine in a wheelchair. It's just like, what are they selling? They're selling chocolate.
Yes? Hello, young lady. We're selling chocolate. Is your mother home?
Mom!
What? What's all that yelling?
They're selling chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah!
What? What are they selling?
Chocolate!
What?
Chocolate!
I can't hear you.
They're selling chocolate!
They're selling chocolate.
Yeah!
Yeah, that character, that's how I feel. Yeah, I didn't even have to change my voice. That's just how I sound right now when I talk longer than 10 seconds. Oh, chocolate. Really, all day I've had people asking me like why I'm doing this, and even then when I mentioned on Instagram and to some of my friends that I'd be doing this today, I got, there's the inevitable question of why. And it's such a fair question. I've been trying to find an answer for that for myself as well. Kind of what it all comes down to is that I just wanted to challenge myself. For quite a while now, I've been in almost like a hamster wheel of routine and repetition and living a life of comfort and ease. And yeah, like I go on runs and, I'm trying to get back into fitness, and I can see the results, on paper by the number, and also just with how I feel mentally and look physically. But I just wanted to give myself like a challenge. Whether or not I finished it is not important. What was important was that I just kind of put forth the effort to just fucking try something that's a little out of my comfort zone. And it's just walking. Everybody walks. I love to walk. I took something I loved and I'm like, I hate it for today only. So that's kind of the whole deal, is that I just wanted to make a challenge, and I'm like really proud of the effort that I'm giving it. Even if I didn't complete it, I would still be happy with myself, just for putting forth the effort and all that caca. I just wanted a day outside of my comfort zone, and I got it, and then some. I'm excited to be into the comfort zone for the next couple days. A shower, some clean chones, a bed, my cat. That's all I want right now. Pizza, yeah, I want some pizza first. A lot of answers to why. There's no single one answer. I just wanted to basically try something new, something a little different. And if you're enjoying this, I encourage you to just comment a thumbs up. That's how you just comment a thumbs up emoji. That's really all I want. Just, yep, heard, got it. Drop a thumbs in the comments. That's all I want. I'm about to starting it down here pretty soon, because we're under half an hour. Make that 25 minutes until this mofo is in the book. So, final countdown, starting now. I just want to eat some pizza, man. Hang on. You gotta turn your headlights on. Headlights. Keeping these streets safe. You're welcome, San Antonio. Just wanted to say I'm absolutely loving the support. There are many people on Instagram right now that I have not talked to in a while, and it's really nice to catch up. And I'm going to go through all the messages. Weird flex, but I have a great supporting group of friends, right? That's a brag. Really struggling and hurting here, but with so close left to finish, I just had to put that aside and just tell myself that we're gonna do this, we're gonna finish this. No matter how hard I was struggling mentally and physically, I kept saying one thing: we're doing this, we're gonna finish. I have less than 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 40 seconds is all it's gonna stand between me and a freaking pizza after this day. Oh man, 2 minutes and 10 seconds away. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording. I gotta. Oh my God, we're so close. Less than 2 minutes. Let's go. Thank you everyone. Minecraft, YouTube, Facebook, otherwise. Thank you to every single person that has helped me. We're not quite there yet. We have another a minute, 40 seconds. Who's counting though? Who's counting? You can see. Here it is. 32.81 miles. Almost got 33. Not gonna get it. I don't care. We got less than 10 seconds. I don't know if you can see that. It's reversed. Here we go. That's it. That's 12. That's 12. That's 12 hours. That's it. That's 12 hours. 12 hours and 10 seconds. 12 hours and 10 seconds. Let's go. GG's. 12 hours and 30 seconds. This is not a drill. That is 12 hours. Hit it again. Hit it again. Come on. That is 12 hours, 1 minute, and a little under 10 seconds. That's a total of 32.89 miles. Done. Done. Stretch and pizza and water and beer. All those things at once. That's not an order of what I need to do. It's just what I need to do. Assembling this in post, I still find this so impossibly hard to believe that, I mean, I just walked for 12 hours. It's unbelievable. So this stretch never felt so good and needed in my life. I've got the final stats on screen right now so you can take a look at that. Unreal, man. Unbelievable. I had never felt so many emotions going through my head at once. I think tomorrow is gonna be a rest day. Just a thought. I think that's the plan. It feels good to sit. Game face. Pizza and beer with the boys. Okay, first ask me how it went.
So how was the walk? Cody.
It went well. It went as well as it could have gone.
It went.
It sure did.
Look at beer too.
Look at that.
Thank you.
How organic. What a organically natural thing that we didn't
What a lovely
stage.
thing that we
That's incredible. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
F's in the chat for you boys and me's. W's in the chat. There's some letters in that chat.
Shoes were made for walking, huh?
Cheers, boys. Cheers. Wow. How organic.
A lot of organic shit in there.
Yeah,
And here, I mean,
here.
of course.
That was sweet. What a sweet moment. Cheers. And y'all, that is going to do it. The night ended with some much needed pizza and beer with the squad. And, I mean, what better way could you end any night? Again, just wanted to express thank you, everyone, for your support, not even throughout this journey that I just shared with y'all, but just, you know, with everything. I'm actually getting ready to go to Phoenix tomorrow for a really exciting opportunity that I'm excited to share when I get back. Someone challenged me for the next thing because as much fun as I had with this, I'm ready to kind of turn my sights to something else this year. And I just encourage you to kind of, you know, find that extra gear and figure out like what you could do in 2023 to challenge yourself. We're only in the first week of February, so there's plenty of time to find that challenge and get yourself out of your comfort zone. For me, that was something that was difficult at first to do, but by the end of the day, I'm still maybe recovering a little bit, a couple weeks out from that adventure. I don't know if I'm ready to walk another 12 hours anytime soon, but I had much more fun with this than I expected. And, you know, I challenge you guys to just try and find something out of your comfort zone for 2023, put your mind to it, and you'd be really surprised at what you can find that you're able to achieve. So thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you as always.